Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Scouting, and we are here in the ELC again, and in the last video I told you guys that I've been having a lot of good games in the ELC since getting 6th Sense on this little bad boy, and this is another game that is no exception. The main reason I'm bringing this game to you is I had to think very, very quickly in this game. I had to adjust my tactics, I had to adjust my reasoning based on what was happening on the minimap, and I'm just going to bring it to you now. So we are here on Murovanka, and in a recent video I showed you some passive scouting at D2. That was very, very successful for me, and I'm just going to try that in this particular game. But this only works providing the enemy scouts don't move down through the town aggressively, and the enemy have 2 scouts. So I'm gonna pop up to the bush and gonna see where the enemy scouts have gone. But there's the first scout and there's the second scout, so they've gone through town aggressively. I haven't been spotted yet, but these guys are coming straight for me, so I'm going to have to deal with them. So unfortunately the WZ reached the end of my gun traverse before I could fire, and I missed as a result. And now I need to get out of here. So let's deal with the enemy scout first. T-44 is shooting at me. IS-3 is shooting at me. But I'm staying on the move. I'm being erratic, and I'm just getting out of there. So I should have dropped off radar by now. Okay, someone went for another shot, but now it's time to go back. And again, I'm looking at the minimap, and I see an AMX is advancing through the forest and hasn't met much resistance yet. An IS-3 appears on the hill, and then I decide, yeah, okay, I can either sit and snipe, or I can go and do some work on the other side of the map. So first of all, we'll pop up into town to make sure there are no more tanks around here. And town seems to be clear, but the AMX is dead, so we've got no one scouting in forest. So go for a blind shot, immediately fall back and get into cover just in case I was spotted. So do that even before 6th Sense has gone off, but haven't been spotted. Okay, so now I've got to adjust my tactics again. I know there are a Panther and an IS-3 are camping up on the 3 line, but I need to get some spots in the forest. We've got a lot of TDs camping at the back, and E75 is camping at the edge of the forest, but let's go get some spots. Now I notice that most of the enemy team have now been spotted. Most of the enemy team seem to be on the 1-2 lines. Still a couple of tanks that haven't been spotted yet, but let's just move up, and I'll take the same route as the AMX did, because he got quite far into the forest before dying. So I'm fairly certain there are no tanks here, but I'm being very careful just in case they decided to move back in. So now I notice we've got 2 more tanks advancing up the 0 line, so I'm going to push up to the edge of the forest to see what we can spot. Okay, so we've spotted an E75, but the T-54E1 and the Borsig have not been spotted, so they're probably still around. So I'm looking for a potential track shot or weak spot on the E75. I need him to turn his turret more, but then an STA appears. That's a tank I can pen very, very easily. He's behind a bush, so I might be safe shooting. Shot goes very, very low though, so I'm already pulling back just in case I got spotted, but nope. Someone else spots the T-54E1, and he stopped just as I was about to fire, so I missed that shot. So let's pull forward, see if we can spot anyone else. ST1 is back on radar. Finish off the ST1, and there's the Borsig. Nice camo rating. Haven't been spotted. And that's an old man shot there. Old man reaction shot. Tank was dead before I fired. I know I'm getting old because I'm doing that more and more in games. Okay, so now my team are advancing on all fronts and I just need to get spots for them. So Centurion has been spotted. And he's under fire, okay. Panther's been spotted. AMX has been spotted. T-54E1 has been spotted. Okay, job done. Unfortunately, now I've been spotted, so I pull into safety behind the house. Then advance. I'm going to keep these guys proxy spotted. I'm counting the number of shots the T-54E1 is firing. And now he's out of ammo. So I notice that the Panther's advancing. Get one into the Panther, and now get below his gun depression. I know I'm safe from the T-54E1, he's on a reload. And I'm just below the gun depression of the Panther. And unfortunately someone kills him before I can get the killing shot in. So I'm going to advance. T-54E1 has dropped off the radar. I'm going to proxy spot him. And he proxy spots me. Now look at the camo rating of the enemy arty. Look at this camo rating. The guy isn't even in the bush. That guy is not even in the bush. And, yeah. Wow. Amazing camo rating on that FV. I could not spot him, and he took me out with the help of the AMX. But that's pretty much it for the game. One remaining enemy tank, and he is being surrounded, and he's about to die. But unfortunately, our Waffentrager decides to cap. So yet another very, very successful ELC game since getting 6 cents on the tank. We ended up with the Ace Tanker, and we ended up with Patrol Duty. We finished top on XP with 1105 and did 897 damage with 1 kill. We fired 8 shots, 4 hits and 4 penetrations. So that was more along the lines of the gun on the ELC. It tends to miss about half the time, so the previous replay I brought you, it was behaving itself very, very well. We did 4,891 potential damage, or damage upon detecting, and we damaged 3, destroyed 1. How many did we spot? We only spotted 4, but we still managed to get the spots when we needed to. We earned 69,000 credits for that game and 1,657 XP with a premium account. It was a ×3 game, so it was almost 5,000 XP. As I say in the description, loving this tank since getting 6 cents. And that was pretty much a demonstration of me trying to adjust my tactics on the fly. I originally planned to do some passive scouting up on the 2 line. It didn't work because enemy scouts advanced aggressively. Dealt with the enemy scouts, got out of there, went back to the 2 line, played around with becoming a sniper for a while, then went into town because I was wondering if any tanks were advancing through town, didn't spot anything, and then finally decided to follow the track of a previous scout up through the forest where he did quite well, and finish off the game with more active and proximity spotting. That's pretty much it for that game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.